I've been having a lot of good feedback about the videos that I'm making for you. People want me to continue making those videos and they want to continue changing their life. Therefore, I'm coming out with very good topics for you to continue moving forward. Today we're going to talk about getting back into your dream life. And it's amazing how many of us don't notice the time that we are wasting. You know, when I was very young, I used to party, I used to drink, I used to waste my money, waste my time, work for money, not contributing to the world. My life wasn't fulfilling. I wasn't contributing positive to this world, which that means that I feel like it was something missing in my life. However, how I want to fulfill that hole, it was by me going party. I remember I live around 2.5 hours from Denver, the city of Colorado, and I used to drive every weekend to party, go have fun with my friends, drink, go to the restaurants, spend our money, go shopping, and I used to do that every weekend. Sometimes I get into debt. I put a lot of the things, a lot of my shoppings on my credit card. Sometimes I ask my family, my friends for money so I can continue partying, and I can continue shopping, and I can continue doing things while I was in off season. And when the busy season comes around, I can pay because I didn't know better than that. All I was doing, it was wasting my time, wasting my money. I did it for a long period of time. Even though when I was living in Mexico, I actually started working when I was 14 years of age, and therefore I gained some independence back then at that age. I party at that time. I used to go hang out with my friends. That's when I started drinking, and I started doing things that I wasn't supposed to do because I was 14. I don't know what's the difference between being 14 and being 24 or being 34. What I noticed is the alcohol, doesn't matter if you're 14, 24, 34, doesn't contribute positive to your life. But anyway, I used to do that. I used to drink, I used to party with my friends, I used to just go out for dating, I used to go shopping and doing things like that. And I wasted, like I said, all from 14 all the way to 28 years of age. So if we do the math, while I wasted more time back in the past before 14 years of age, if we do the math, it was 14 years more that I wasted on not achieving anything and not being happy, because in reality the reason why we do this is because we're gonna be happy. And even though I used to do all those things, I wasn't happy. I was depressed. I feel like something was missing in my life. Then I changed my life at 20 years of age. That's when I wake up to reality, and I find out that for me to be happy, I needed to actually live my dream life. And that's when I noticed that I needed to know why I was doing things. What was my purpose? What was making me happy? So one of the things that I discovered is serving people make me happy. Helping people really fulfill me. Knowing that I was making changes in life, knowing that my life contributes to other people's life, that makes them happy, that put them back in track. I'm helping them lose weight. I'm helping them to come out with realizations in their life that sometimes they don't notice. I'm helping them by listening. I'm helping them by giving them new information. I'm helping them in different areas in their life. But by the end, what I'm doing is changing their lives. I'm coaching them in their life and in their health. So every single time I wake up, I ask myself, why are you waking up today? Okay? If we think about that I'm here to serve, that I'm here to help people, how I'm going to be helping people today, what I'm going to be doing when I'm training people, how I'm going to motivate people, it's not a superficial motivation like, oh, let's do this, this can be done, not things like that, like the real motivation about why it's so difficult for you to live this way. Are you afraid of this pain? Do you think you can't do this? Do you know that you're stronger than this? What are the limitations that you have in your head? Why you don't think you can do this? How many times have you tried before? Have you tried before? Making people understand they have their power, their potential to do better, and the things that limit themselves about achieving something is not the pain, it's not that is difficult. It's their own beliefs about the pain they have and the difficulty. So my job is to realize and understand a person and say, okay, why this person is telling me this? How can I approach it? Because by me telling them, you know what? Yeah, you have this pain. It's okay. Don't do it. You know, let's go easy today. You think that's gonna help the person? The person is paying me to actually, for me to understand, how can I help you? To understand that what you're going through is not announced and a limitation that you have. That you're limiting yourself because of the belief that you have from the past. That you're not doing your best today because the belief that you have. So that's real motivation. That's what I wake up saying, like, what are you waking up today? How are you going to help people? By helping people, I also think about my goals. Okay, what do you want from life? Okay, this is what I want from life. I want my health. Okay, so my health. To be healthy is exercise. I need to eat healthy, and I need to know how to control my thoughts. I need to know how to take care of my stress. How can I do that? Okay, I have a reason why I'm waking up. What is the other things that I want to wake up for? I want to progress. But by me progressing and thinking about money alone is not progress. About, okay, how can I add value to people? So people add value to my life. So there is another why I'm waking up. What is the reason? Another reason that I'm waking up for? I'm waking up to see the people that I love. I'm excited to see the people that I love. I'm excited to live another day. I'm excited to meditate. Why also I'm waking up? I'm waking up because that day today is going to add value. Whatever I'm doing today, whatever I'm learning today, it's a block for me to continue building into my life and becoming smarter and be able to help more people. I want to leave a legacy in this world, and it's not going to happen if I go party, if I go drink, if I go do drugs, if I just sit in front of the TV and watch TV, if I surf on the internet just for surfing, if I go spend my money and just go shopping, what else can I do if I just sit in front of the TV playing video games? How that is going to add value to my life? How is that is going to give me knowledge? How is that going to prepare me to live my life that I want to live by me be able to help other people? I won't be able to help other people if I don't have the knowledge. I won't be able to help anybody become in shape if I don't know how to do that myself, if I don't do it myself. How can I tell somebody, go live that way? I know you can do it when I'm not able to do that. How can I tell that person, go run 5 miles when I can go run 5 miles? How about somebody comes and challenge me? You know, I see like you talk about yourself, that you're in shape and this, and says, let's go for a bike ride. Let's go for here from Glenwood to Aspen, and say no because I'm afraid and because I'm not in shape, because I'm not fulfilling what I'm talking about. So how all those negative things that I just talk about, how they're going to contribute to my life? Now, I'm not saying that having a drink once in a while is bad. I'm not saying that go and party with your family, that going with your loved one, go dance and have fun with that person. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that to sit with your kids and play a video game is bad. No at all. I'm not saying if you want to watch a movie with your family, I'm not saying that's bad. The problem is when it becomes an addiction, instead of you noticing that that's taking a lot of your time, instead of that time you can put it into why are you waking up every day. So once again, ask that question to yourself. What are you waking up today? Now, when I wake up, I take into consideration 5 points of my life. My connection with God, which is my emotions, my meditation, my stress, being thankful about everything that I have, being very grateful because I have a lot compared to a lot of people. They don't have what I have, including my health. I have my feet. Some people don't have feet. Some people can see. Some people can talk. Some people can hear. Some people are missing an arm. So I have everything. I'm not missing anything in my life, and I'm so thankful because of that. My family, how can I help my family if they need an advice? If they need to be listened, if they need to be taught something, if they need my support, what is it they need from me? If it's real help, I'm there, I'm here for them. my profession, my health, once again, is very important. You know already why my health is very important. I love to be independent. I don't want to be suffering about getting sick. I usually don't get sick. I went through a knee surgery this year, and I recuperated within 4 weeks when I'm supposed to recuperate in 6 months. Within 4 weeks, I started exercising, and right now, I'm in my best fitness level. And I didn't take any pain medication. I didn't get sick. Yes, I was in a lot of pain back then, but with all that stress and the stress that I'm going through right now, I don't get sick. Like, it hasn't been around 6 years since last time I had a flu or something like that. And that's thanks because I know how to take care of my health. So another thing that I think about, it's my profession. How I'm gonna be better today. Do I need to learn more? Do I need to subscribe to a seminar? Who can teach me? Who knows more stuff than I know they can teach me about how can I help people? Can I buy a book? Can I read that book? Can I take a course? What can I do to continue moving forward? The other thing is my finances. My finances are also important. The money is not important in itself because the money in itself doesn't have value. But what matters about my finances is my freedom. Thanks to the money, I have my freedom. My freedom to do things that I really want to do, that I really enjoy, to be able to help other people, to be able to give to charity, to be able to buy the things that I need to buy, to be able to continue with my knowledge, to be able to continue studying. So I make sure I work in that area as well. So those are the areas that I really pay attention every single time I wake up. Why? Why I'm waking up today? How do I see myself in 5 years? If I know why I'm waking up today and I'm building a block because in 5 years I want to see myself in a different situation, no worse but in a better situation than where I am right now. So I have to do something right now. Do you think Michael Jordan became one of the best stars in basketball by going partying, by just drinking, by watching TV, by just sitting on the couch, by sleeping all day, by doing nothing, by talking with his friends? Or do you think he spent a lot of time shooting that basketball and playing and coming with his strategies? What do you think he'd do? What about Steve Jobs? Do you think Steve Jobs he was just partying all the time or just wasting his time? I would recommend that you read his biography so you know what he went through to actually make Apple very successful. All these people put a lot of hard work into their lives, into their businesses, into their profession, into their career to be able to succeed. Is that your dream life? You really need to wake up today, tomorrow, and say, why I'm waking up today? Do I want to just waste my time? Do I want to party? There is nothing wrong with the life that you're living. Is that exactly what you want to do? But within 5 years, don't wonder why I'm here, why I'm not better, why I have bad luck. Because it's not bad luck. It's the decisions that you're making right now that is not helping you get to your goal. So think about that. Think about the reasons why you're waking up, and in 5 years where you want to see yourself. So you don't blame anybody else. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame the government. Don't blame the city. Don't blame your economy. Don't blame the money. Don't blame anything, because everybody, including Steve Jobs, including Abraham Lincoln, including Jordan, including most people that are very successful, they were broke in the beginning. They had no money. Their parents were actually broke as well. So these people, they started from the bottom. One of the things that these people have in common, the very successful people, is they take responsibility of their life. So today, wake up, ask yourself why. Now we're going to talk about the next point, which is prioritizing your life. Do I watch TV? Yes. Do I go shopping? Yes. Do I play video games? Yes. Do I take vacations? Yes. Do I relax sometimes? Yes. Do I talk to my friends? Yes. Do I hang out with my friends? Yes. All that is yes, yes, yes. I'll do all that stuff. However, they're not my priorities. I have friends who are my priorities, and the reason why they're priorities is because they add value to my life and I do add value to their life. And we hang out because we do, when we talk, we come up with a lot of great ideas. We listen to our problems so we can see how we can help each other. We don't just hang out for hanging out. We talk about our problems, we listen, we empathize, we laugh, and we share things, and many times we brainstorm about the problems that we have, and we find solutions about those problems that we have. So I prioritize my life. I don't watch TV just because I feel like watching TV. I don't just talk over the phone with anybody because I feel like I'm bored today. I don't go shopping just because I have the money because I can go shopping. What I do in my life, I prioritize my life. So let's go back to the 5 areas that I just talked about. And this is very important because this is how you can see how people are very successful. They prioritize the areas of their lives. That's why people are successful in their families, in their business, in their finances, in their spiritual growth, in all these areas. And they know that these people who know how to balance all this are amazing. Working, yes, you work. You probably work 8 hours, a little bit longer than that, 8 hours. The day has 24 hours. Within those 24 hours, if you're working 8 hours, 10 hours, you still have 14 hours. You can sleep 6 hours, you still have 8 hours left. Within those 8 hours, you can waste it by doing the things that we talk about, or you can build your life to know where you want to be in 5 years, and you start living your dream life. So as an example, in those 8 hours, you have time to study. You have time to meditate, to continue having that connection with God. You can, with that hour, you can go through your finances and see how you're going to spend your money, where you're going to spend it. You can give time to your family. You can put 1-2 hours. You can cook, and you still have 1 or 2 hours left right there during the day, so you can continue moving forward. What I recommend you do is prioritize your life in the things that matter for you. Not for me, not for your neighbor, not for your mom, not for your dad, not for the teacher, not for anybody else. Do it for yourself. What matters to you? If partying matters to you, if drinking matters to you, if watching TV matters to you, if putting a lot of time on your car matters to you, then do that. You're gonna get what you put into your life. You're gonna, whatever time you put it into drinking and hanging out with your friend just for hanging out, it's gonna pay off in the future. You know what value is gonna bring to you in the future. Is sitting on the couch watching the TV for hours, is that what you want to do? It is to you priority? So then do it. Now, if for you want to be financially free, if you want to be healthy, if you want to have a nice body, if you want to be in shape, if you want to use your six-pack, if you want a flat stomach, if you want to have a very united family, if you want to be in peace and you want to know that you're doing the right thing and you want a connection with God, if that's your priority, go ahead and do it. Prioritize your day. So you're going to be saying or writing down exactly how many hours you're going to be working. And with the left, where you're going to spend that time, those 8 hours left that you have during the day. Now what you can do is even sleep less if you want to move forward faster in whatever area of your life that we just talked about. You don't have to do that, but I'm just saying, if you have a burning desire to live your dream life, you must put the effort, you must pay the price to get there. In the future, you can relax. So even if you can do this, if you're working for 6 months in a row and you're seeing that your health is progressing, that you feel in peace, that your family is united, that you have enough money to invest and to be free and to go to vacation. If your profession is doing amazing, within 6 months you can take a vacation. Go and enjoy yourself. There is nothing wrong with going and enjoying yourself. Go to the beach, go to the city, go relax, go to the hot springs, go anywhere, go skiing, whatever you want to do, but at least you know you deserve it because you have worked so hard for that life that you wanna, that you really been dreaming to have. If you want to be an astronaut, there is nothing wrong with being an astronaut. If that is your dream, you can do it. but you need to pay the effort. You're not going to become an astronaut by going to the bars and have a drink every night, or having 5 drinks, or having 7 drinks. You're not going to become an astronaut by sitting watching TV all day. So be realistic, be honest with yourself. What is it that you want? It is very, very, very important for you to be honest. Honest. If you want a nice body, go ahead, get it. But if you don't want it, it's okay, like I said. You don't have to want what other people want, but be honest with yourself, so you know that what you're gonna get for the things that you put into your life. Once again, prioritize your life so you go into the right direction. In life, if you notice, there is days that are easy, and there are days that are so difficult. For some reason, it's emotional. You have some resistance. Everybody is cranky, and you're doing your best to actually be the highlight of the day, so you can make everybody happy. Some days it's not only one day. Some days it's not only 1 hour. Sometimes it's like a week, or so many things that become. They get into your way, obstacles. It's everything happening with that. Where you get a flat tire, your children get sick, you got into a fight with your significant other, for some reason you wasted $500 or whatever money in something that didn't even matter, and you notice that everything happens in a week. Sometimes it's not a week, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's not a month, sometimes it's a whole year. For example, for me, for 6 years, my life was going all the way up in every single area of my life. Of course, like I said, within those 6 years, I have a couple obstacles that I have to overcome. All kind of obstacles, such as my dogs getting into accidents with both needed surgery. I needed to spend a lot of money in the car that it was breaking. But those obstacles were small. This year, 2017, has been one of the most difficult for me. From my knee surgery, from 2 surgeries that I have this time, getting my knee reconstructed, removing the screws, to not be able to have enough health in CVF, and getting all emotional in CVF with my employees. It was a mess. Then me emotionally, my relationship wasn't working. It was a mess this year, completely, the whole year. However, there's good things that happen within the year. No matter how much good you do, you're still going to have difficult moments. Not because you're a bad person, not because you don't work enough. It's because simply that's the way it works. That's the way it works. We have winters in every single year. And that's how life works. We have winters in life. Just like the Bible says. They said that, do you know the story about Joseph and Pharaoh? To make the story short, Joseph was incarcerated. The Pharaoh called Joseph. Joseph came, and the reason why the Pharaoh called Joseph, it was because the Pharaoh had a dream, and the only one who can interpret the dream was Joseph. And Joseph told him the dream was about seven fat cows and 7 skinny cows, 7 good grains and 7 messed up grains, and they see how this messed up grains kill the good grains, and the fat cows it's not the other way around, the skinny cows ate the fat cows. So the interpretation of this dream, according to Joseph, is 7 years of abundance in Egypt. It's going to be amazing for Egypt, but the other 7 years is going to be scarcity. So Joseph recommended Pharaoh to actually gather a lot of resources to save for the scarcity, so Egypt doesn't suffer, because if they don't do that, Egypt would disappear. So the Pharaoh give that task to Joseph, and that's how Joseph become this amazing, rich and powerful person. But anyway, the truth is, if you notice anywhere, from days to weeks to months to years, and even within the country, you notice there is depressions in the country. There is depression within your family. There is depression in you. Sometimes everything goes great, and then you fall into depression for whatever reason. That's life. That's life. There is always going to be difficult moments. What I'm telling you this, because no matter how good your why is and how clear it is, Doesn't matter how much you prioritize your life and how amazing you're doing, you're gonna get hit. But if you prepare to get hit, guess what? Instead of going all the way down into depression and then being in debt, being completely sick, you getting divorced, and you're losing your job, or you're not doing well in your career. When you get hit and you prioritize your life and you live in your dream life, when you get hit with those difficult moments, you're gonna continue moving forward, even though it's slow, even though it's in a slower pace than before. And that's how you become free. And that's how you start living that life, because every year you have the resources, you have the knowledge, you become stronger, you become wiser, you can help, you know what to do, you're not wondering, you're in peace. That's how you start living your dream life. Now there is one more thing that I really want to tell you within this video. Action. All this information that I'm giving you, it's very important, but nothing of this is gonna help you if you just gather the information and then you decide to record a video and pass this information along, which I would love you to pass this information along. I want other people to benefit from this video, just like I benefit from other people that have helped me, they have given me those tools. I'm giving it to you. I want you to pass it along as well, but make sure that before you pass this information, you put it into action. You have to lead by action, not by words. When you start putting this information by action, it's just like a tank of water. It has a lot of potential. It can develop a lot of energy, but if you don't let it run, if you let it just without moving there is no energy, there is no potential. So you want to let that water run to release that energy. The same with you. If you have that knowledge, you have to put it into action. So start, if you can't do everything today because it's a lot of information, because you have bad habits, because you're really addicted to whatever the things that we just talked about, accept it. It's okay to be addicted. It's okay to defend your position. There is nothing wrong with it. But make sure that if you want a better life, understand that you can have both of them. So once you accept that, what I recommend is get all this into action. Don't put everything, if you can, like I said, what I recommend is gather one point. If you can't get rid of one addiction, or if you can't get rid of one habit, or your belief is not there yet, don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay, but at least gather something. Either understand why you're waking up today. What is the reason that you're waking up? Second thing, make sure you prioritize your life. What is very important for you right now? What really matters? Your family, your career, your finances. What really matters? Prioritize it right now. Know that you're gonna get hit one day. Be ready for it. Know that difficult times are gonna come, and be ready for it. You must be strong, and the only way to be strong is by learning, by becoming knowledgeable, by becoming skillful, by you to understand why things are happening. And the other thing, get everything into action. Do me a favor, that'll be great if you can share this video with other people, so other people can also benefit from this information. Share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, share it on Twitter, whatever platform you have. Thank you so much for continuing following us. Talk to you next time.